August here. Today we have a Pokemon pre-release tournament kit. Now, as you can see, we have the Crimson Invasion set came out, so I went to a tournament, and they had a few of these kits that involved you get 4 individual packs, and you get 4 packs, and then you get a little sleeve of packs of cards that are about, like, I don't know, 30, 20 or so in there, so you get around like 60, 50 cards. Pretty cool. And you get this cool little deck box, which I like. It's got Guzzlord on it. See it. Make my camera focus. Whatever, you can still see Guzzlord. And you got Civilly, I like to call it, whatever. So the cards, I'll show you the deck I made in a second, so don't look at that. So it comes inside So you get a lot of cards. This is all the extra I had. It's a lot. So you get around all these extra cards. I got Nummels, and Starlies, the Raptors, Alolan Geodudes. I got some cool stuff. He basically had to make a deck, 40 cards, make a deck of 40 cards within half an hour time limit, and that's basically how much time you get to get the cards, make a deck, and you can use as many energy as you want. And as we'll get to it, I'll show you my deck. Let's see. We got lots of stuff, as you can tell. Lots of stuff. But the main deck, I'll tell you this, is I got, for my promo code, was a Salazzle. I had to add that in. Was a Salazzle, and I got the evolutionary lineup of Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, 2 Gengar, 3 Haunter, and 4 Ghastly, but I had to cut it down. Got Crawdaunt and stuff. I got Alcigor, but I couldn't run 3 energy types, too much. We also come with this little thing that tells you what to do, because I was very new to this, and it tells you all the steps. And it tells you get 22 cards in that little extra pack, 4 booster pack, which is 40 cards. So yeah. And you have a chance of getting a GX, which is pretty good, which I did get one. Most of the people at the tournament did get Buzzwole, which is this card right here. Buzzwole GX. Jet Punch. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon, but you don't apply weakness or resistance. And you got Knuckle Impact, but it can attack on the next turn for 160. 3 fighting energy, Jet Punch is 1. And you got Absorption GX, which does 40 damage times the number of 5 prize cards remaining. And in the tournament, pre-release tournament setting, you can only you set up with 4 prize cards instead of 6. So you have a little more chance of doing better, I say. You have a little less chance of risk. However, with the Guzzlord GX attack, if you manage to kill out a Pokemon, and then you kill it, then you get an extra 2 prize cards, so basically they have 1 more attack left. Which I managed to do pretty good against it. I won one battle out of the round, but I ended up losing because his deck that involved around the Guzzlord had 39 dark energies with the Guzzlord. So you just mulligan 6 times, or however many it takes. On the 6th one, he gets his Guzzlord, and then you get 6 energy, and then you get to put down 1 energy, use its attack. His GX attack only takes 1, which gets 5 energy from your deck, and then it kills a Pokemon. It's like 200 damage or whatever. And then his regular attack is 1 shots everything. So if I had this card in my hand for all 2 matches, would have been able to play it off and win, and then get 3 knuckle energies, 3 fighting, not knuckle, sorry, 3 fighting energies. Can't talk today. Then I would have been able to win, because with that Guzzlord setup, we'd only have 3 turns to live at most, and at least anyway. And otherwise you would lose. And I beat him once. Someone else beat him with a different strategy, which you can also use Gas Shoot on, which I'll show you in a second. My cards are all set together now. That's nice. What's that Gas Shoot on? Shallows, and then Gas Shoot on. And they're all stuck together. And so Gas Shoot on, it has an Earthquake attack of 120 with 2 fighting and 1 normal. And it does double damage for fighting on Guzzlord, so it would kill it, because it only has 210 HP and this says 240, which is nice. This one shots about almost most things, especially Guzzlord with its normal attack. But it has a drawback, so if I had a Float Stone, which I didn't have, I'll be able to keep it in play, because Gengar has no retreat cost. But only got 1 GX, can't complain there. So let's go over this deck profile that I had. I also need to add in this card. Forgot to put it in there. Should have put it in, but I did not. Don't know why. Should have taken it out for this. Come on. Yeah. Okay. And apparently the cards also bend when they're in the heat, and I was unfortunate to be outside for a majority of the first setting up match, so my cards are all warped. So anyway, got this GX right here. Then we got, let's sort out other cards. So we got that, and that. Energy. So my deck was a Ghost and Fighting type deck, and I just played it on the whole evolutionary lineup of Gengar, Mischievous, and all that. And I really relied on the Buzzwole to win me some battles. However, I did not really win any matches. I always drew it out to 2 matches, and then I'd always lose the 3rd one, because I couldn't get any draw power, or whatsoever. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's all about luck at this point. Okay. So, got Pokemon, trainers and supporters, and energy. So, I had a Mawile. Let's see. It'll focus. Whatever. So I had Mawile, Ghastly, and then let's see. Try to sort this out as fast as possible. Shellos, Haunter, Mischievous, Gengar, Shellos, Haunter, Gengar, Ghastly. Now for the deck profile, we got the Buzzwole GX, and then for the Ghost setup evolutionary line, we got Gengar, 2 Gengars with the ability of Non-Curse. Whenever you put this Pokemon, whenever your opponent attaches energy card in the hand to one of the Pokemon, put 2 damage counters onto the Pokemon and fade to black, and 70 damage for 2 double colors and a psychic, and it puts the opponent's active Pokemon with confusion. Got 2 of those, 2 Haunters that have Pain Amplified for 1 psychic and put 2 damage counters on any and all opponent's Pokemon have damage counters on it, which is really good. 2 Ghastly, which have 1 psychic energy that they do on one side for putting 1 damage counter onto your opponent's active Pokemon, on one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is any. And everyone ran Mawile, which is Call for Family, for 1 normal energy. And what it does is it allows you, there you go. So it allows you to get 2 basic Pokemon from your deck and put them onto your bench. Almost pretty good. And then this is a Emolga right here. And this one I used to get basic energy cards, but everyone else played this. I should have played this one because of its ability. But I don't have Edgy Seal, so I mean its attack was still pretty good with 2 fighting and 1 normal. For 110, it's not affected by weakness or resistance, but not affected by resistance, sorry. Yeah, it's a basic, so why not? Got Miss Magius with Chaos Wheel, which prevents your opponent from playing Pokemon, Tool, Special Energy, or Stadium cards from your hand during their next turn, which does 30, so you can see. And Dark Arts, which just does 20 damage for each card in the opponent's hand. And Mischievous. Then we got the Gastrodon and Shellos lineup with Earthquake and Eerie Fluid. You can see, and Shellos, 2 of each. That's all I got. Come on. Focus. There you go. 2 of those. And then the promo card I got was Salazzle and Salandit. This is the promo code, so you can see it. Yep, and Salazzle. And it's Salandit and Salazzle. Salazzle has a Nasty Plot, which lets you search your deck of up to 2 cards and put them into your hand, with a 1 Psychic, and the other one's also 1 Psychic. And it's called Severe Poison. And it says your opponent active Pokemon is not poisoned, put 4 damage counters in between turns instead of 1, which is amazing. Because it can kill Stage 2 practically. Then we got 6 Fighting Energy, and then we got 6 Psychic Energy to balance out that. Then we got Sea of Nothingness, so you can see. And this says special conditions are not removed when Pokemon evolve or de-evolve from mine and opponents, which works really well for Salazzle's case because it keeps the poison on, taking it off. And I have a Lily, a Howl, Sophocles, discard 2, draw 4, Timer Ball, 2 Timer Balls, another Sophocles, Great Ball, a Nest Ball, and a Gladion, one of the new cards. A Gladion. However you say Gladion. I say Gladion. And it says look at your face some prize cards and put 1 of them into your hand. And shuffle this Gladion into your many prize cards and count them back face down. If you didn't play this Gladion from your hand, it does nothing. It's just really cool because you get to see your prize cards and see which ones you get. It's like about some decks, but better. And you don't have to show your opponent your cards, which is awesome. And it got a counter catcher, which is just like a Lysander, whatever. But you can only play it if you have more prize cards spending than your opponent. But it's also an item, so you can use more than 1 if you have more than 1. So it's a better necessity to have. And I guess I'll have to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Tommy Yugi, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys.